All right, so this lesson is kind of weird. And I'm going to be a little honest with you about this. This will be the only time we do this, like this. There will be one question on your test that's like this. So I'm going to show you their way and how to do it, and then I'm going to tell you how I want you to do it from now on. Okay? So this lesson is pretty much the same as yesterday's lesson. It's about rounding to estimate the answer. Except this time, they're wanting you to use compatible numbers. Now, compatible numbers, in this case, refers to only one number. And the compatible number that they are talking about, that they are wanting you to do, is 25. Stick with it. The compatible number is 25. The way you need to be thinking about this is you need to think in quarters, like money. You need to be thinking of like 25 cents. Because I know how much money I have with how many quarters I have. If I have 2 quarters, I have 50 cents. If I have 3 quarters, I have 75 cents. If I have 4 quarters, I have $1. If I have 8 quarters, I have $2. So I can kind of figure out how much I have, because counting by 25s, it's not so bad. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. So what they're wanting you to do is they're adding in an extra rule for rounding. All rounding is anything 5 and up, we round up. Anything under 5, we round down. That's still the rule, except for in the 20s. Okay? Stay with me. So you have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, right? And right here is sort of your cutoff point, right? This is usually where I would either round down or round up, right? When I'm dealing with compatible numbers, when I see the word compatible, 25 is where they want me to go, if I can. The only 2 numbers that will become, or 3, that will become 25, or 25 itself, or the one before and the one after. So 24 will round to 25, and 26 will round to 25. Anything else? 23, 22, 21, round down to 20. 27, 28, 29, round up to 30. I know.
It's weird.
The only reason is because 25s are an easier number to multiply with mentally, because we think about quarters. So here's an example. If I were given 24 times 18 and I was asked to use compatible numbers to estimate, I'm rounding them both. 24 is one of my numbers that I can change to 25. So 24 becomes 25 and 18 becomes 20. Now, to solve this, I just do 25 times 2. Well, 2 quarters equals 50 cents. So 25 times 2 is 50. And now I add that extra 0. So my answer is 500. We're going to keep going. So let's say I have 26 times 31. If I'm going to round it, 26 is one of my numbers. 26 will turn into a 25, and 31 will turn into a 30. 25 3 times. 3/4 is 75 cents. So 75, add in my 0, so my answer is 750. Even if it was 24 times 31, I would round it to 25. And it would still be the same answer. What if I had 27 times 42? 27 would become 30. 27 is not in my range. It's only the one before or the one after. 27 would become 30. 42 would become 40. Well, now I'm back to what I remember how to do. 3 times 4 is 12. Add a 0. Add a 0. 1,200. That I know.
Wow.
So the key here is knowing 24 and 26 when rounding and asking for compatible numbers becomes 25. Now here's the thing. There is literally one question on your test about this, and I have identified which question it is. The rest of the time, if it just says estimate, use rounding to estimate, we're using the regular rules that we follow. So that's why this is so confusing, because it's only when you see the word compatible. So you need to be aware of that name. You need to know that when you see compatible, that means 25.
Okay.
But no other time. That's why I get frustrated with this lesson, because I feel like it's a little unfair with how confusing it can be. But we're going to keep doing some practice here. You will get the hang of this. So let's try 24 times 37. 24 becomes 25. 37 becomes 40. So now I'm doing 25 4 times. 4/4 is 100. Add my other 0, 1,000. What if I had 26 times 61? 26 becomes 25. 61 becomes 60. So now I'm doing, 6/4. So in my head, and I'll show you what my head's doing on my fingers. In my head, I go, okay, well, here's 6, but let me do it this way. Because 4/4 give me $1 with my 2 left over. So how much money is this? $1.50. Well, $1.50 can also just be said as 150. So 6/4 is 150. Add on that extra 0, 1,500.
Wow, that's a lot more. That's simple.
So anytime you see a 24 or a 26 and they're using the word compatible number, that 24 or 26 becomes a 25.
Is that how it's going to be on the test on 24 and 26?
Yes. I told you I have identified the question on the test for you. So when you see it, you will know. Any other time, it is just rounding. So what if you got 52 times 27? 52 becomes 50. 27 becomes 30. Well, this is just some regular old what I've done before. 5 times 3 is 15. Add a 0. Add a 0. 1,500. Okay? So really, it's not that bad. It's kind of weird. It's definitely annoying.
Yes.
It doesn't seem super logical. But in a sense, 24 going to 25 is going to get you a much closer answer than 24 down to 20. It's true. It's a better estimate. It's just kind of weird that they're throwing this in one random time. So, like I've said, know what compatible means. It means 25 is my magic number. The number before it or the number after it can become it. Anything other than that? Nope. Okay? Normal rounding. Because it's not going to work for 35, 45, 55. Doesn't work that way. It's only 25. So, I know. But I'm hoping that it's kind of starting to make a little bit more sense. We're going to keep doing some of the independent practice together too, okay?